This is Voyage across the solar system.
This is space log entry number 101.
We are the crew of the Spaceship Explorer.
This is the record of our travels. We have started our journey back across the solar system, heading toward the sun.
We're taking a close look at Pluto. For years, Pluto was thought to be the farthest planet from the sun. Now it's called a dwarf planet.
Our ship is powered by sunlight. You can barely see the sun this far around the solar system, so we don't have a lot of power here.
I have been studying how much light fits in this part of the solar system, and after a thorough investigation, I find that there is less light energy here than there is on Earth.
It is really dark out here.
We have seen Pluto's largest moon, Charon.
Captain, why is so little known about Pluto? Don't scientists use telescopes to magnify views?
It is difficult to study Pluto because it is far from the Earth. Even with the powerful telescopes, the images of Pluto are grainy and fuzzy.
We must be the first humans to fly this close to Pluto. That's perfect timing, isn't it?
Oh, yes. This is space log entry number 102. We passed Neptune on our way to Uranus.
Now that we are closer to the sun, we can collect more solar energy, so we are going faster.
A scientist named Galileo first observed Neptune in 1613, but he didn't know it was a planet.
Neptune is not solid like Earth. It is a giant blue ball of swirling gases.
We actually landed on one of Neptune's moons. This moon is very close to the planet and is covered with craters.
Now we are orbiting the planet Uranus. It is between Neptune and Saturn. The sun still looks tiny.
The sun is more than 1 billion miles from us.
Now we will head towards Saturn on our way to the biggest planet, Jupiter.
This is space log entry number 103. We have just managed to pass through the rings of Saturn.
We tried to land on Titan, Saturn's gigantic moon, but we got stuck in one of the rings. The pieces of ice that make up the rings were a nuisance.
We got free though, and now we're landing near one of the many volcanoes on Io, one of Jupiter's more than 60 moons.
It must be very, very hot on the surface. Look at all those volcanoes. What causes all of this volcanic heat?
We believe Io actually wobbles. A little as it orbits Jupiter, it generates heat. This is similar to what happens when you bend a wire coat hanger back and forth. The coat hanger starts to get hot near the bend.
So the wire makes Io hot, and that makes the volcanoes erupt.
That's what we think.
Now we are only 484 million miles from the sun, so we are getting more solar energy from the sun. So we can move a little faster. Soon we'll be landing on Mars.
This is space log entry number 104. We have landed on the red planet, Mars.
The surface looks as it has rivers and oceans.
It might have had him at one time, but Mars is dry now.
Isn't there ice on Mars though?
Yes, there are ice caps at the poles, just like there are on Earth. They're made of frozen water and other materials. It is very likely there was water on some parts of Mars, but now there isn't no water on Mars. That was many millions of years ago, if not billions of years ago. Solid water is the only form of water that scientists can confirm at this time.
Where are all the Martians? I hope they're friendly and social.
I don't think we'll be meeting any Martians.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Look over there. What's on that? What's that? What is that object on the surface? Oh, that's just when the Mars exploration rover sent from Earth in 2000. It was designed to run on solar energy like a spaceship explorer.
Which reminds me, we're close enough to the sun that we can get back to Earth easily.
Let's go.
This is space log entry number 105. We've decided not to stop on Earth. The crew of the Explorer wants to explore our solar system some more. We are heading towards the next planet, Venus.
Earth looks really beautiful from space. With the telescope, I think I can see your home, Doc. Oh, how I miss my home. Don't worry, Doc. We'll get you there soon.
In the meantime, I'm going on a spacewalk outside the ship. I have to fix some of the solar panels on the Explorer. Does anyone want to put on a spacesuit and come along?
I'll go with you. You have a pretty clear view of Earth's oceans from Mars. More than half of Earth is covered by water.
Earth is the only planet with all three forms of water, solid, liquid, and gas.
What is the big spiraling white thing near North America? That looks like a big storm system over there at the Atlantic Ocean.
You're right. Clouds that spiral can be in a tropical storm or even a hurricane.
This is space log entry number 106. The Explorer has just passed the planet Venus. It's getting very hot as we move towards Mercury, the last planet before the sun.
I was hoping that we could land that ship on the sun.
What? That would be impossible. And the sun. Because the sun isn't solid like Earth. It is made up of burning gases. Besides, the sun is far, far too hot to get near.
I just wanted a suntan.
We won't be landing on Mercury either. It's too hot. Venus is also too hot to land on, but not just because it's so close to the sun. The surface of Venus is actually hotter than that of Mercury.
Why is that?
Venus's atmosphere traps the heat of the sun.
Captain, we're almost at Mercury, but the Explorer can't take much more heat. The ship isn't built with material strong enough to safeguard us against the heat. We'll burn up.
No humans have ever flown this close to Mercury. Should we risk going farther?
No, crew. Engineer's right. It's too dangerous. First mate, turn this ship around and set a steady course for planet Earth.
Yes, ma'am. Hooray, we're homeward bound. Oh my goodness.
You have to take your bath.